Idaho, the land that wrestling forgot. Until souls across the Gem State decided to make history. We all take risks. We all feel pain. We all have succeeded and failed. But not tonight. Tonight, our stories will be told. Tonight, our voices will be heard. Tonight, your eyes will see the unbelievable. For the first time in Idaho history, we bring you local professional wrestling. So gather the family, take a seat, and leave the action to us. We are Wrestle Club. What you are about to see is real. Each wrestler has years of training. Our bodies are not indestructible. We bend, we break, we bleed. So please, do not try this at home, school, or anywhere.
Welcome, and my name is Omar, and with me is
G,
and we're here for another episode of Wrestle Club. This time around, though, we're having a tag team tournament for the tag team titles. As you can see there, our first match is going to be with the Lost Men against the Pride of Olympus. We got the Lost Soul Garibai with Mr. Hickman versus rivals and I guess tag team Pride of Olympus.
Yeah, you know, this episode 9 is pretty interesting. We got Spud Brothers Coalition taking on Brad Zane and the Sun God Tonon 2, so it'll be interesting how they will match up.
And then we got the Royal Inc. versus Project Mayhem. There's some interesting chaos going on there.
Speaking of chaos, we got Helter Skelter taking on James Grimm and Bryce Bennett, which is another new tag team. So it's going to be interesting to see how all these new tag teams are going to form and see who's going to be getting the gold. And it's quick to mention that the main event is a no-holds-barred match.
So anything goes, and these guys are going to have to show some big endurance to make it all the way through to the end.
Yep, and that's going to be 3 matches to clarify who's going to be the tag team champions.
Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the lovely May Lee!
Thank you, Patrick. Our first match is scheduled for a tornado tag match. The rules are as follows. Tags are not necessary. Whoever obtains a pinfall or submission will be declared the winner. The first team to enter the ring, weighing at a combined total of 435 pounds, the American Machine Mr. Hickman and the current heavyweight champion, the Lost Soul Garibai. They are the Lost Men!
All right, here we go. We got the show on the road, and our first competitors are here. We've got the Lost Men with Mr. Hickman and Lost Soul Garibai. It looks like they are pumped and ready for action. Be kind of interesting to see if they make it all the way, and maybe the heavyweight champion has 2 belts around him.
Yeah, it's quick to note that the Lost Men were actually made their tag team debut at Tag Wars July 24th of 2016, so almost 2 years in the making.
Good friends, good chemistry. It'll be good to see them again and see what they've got going on. It's been a while since they've tagged together, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, and you have the former Potato Bowl champion, Mr. Hickman, as you see him there, and the current heavyweight champion. There's a nice shot there of the tag team belts.
And that's what it's for tonight, the Tag Team Championship.
Good crowd reaction.
And their opponents, first coming to the ring, weighing at 175 pounds from Boise, Idaho, Frederick Lionheart.
And their opponents are Pride of Olympus, but they are going to be coming out separately. And the first one off is Cedric Lionheart.
Yeah, this one's going to be an interesting one. I mean, they've been at each other's throats these last couple of go-arounds, and maybe the only thing that can keep them on the same page is a little bit of gold around their waists.
Yeah, and it's also quick to note that this match is actually a tornado tag match, which means all 4 competitors can be in the ring at the same time.
So my question is, though, can Lionheart focus on this match, or is he really going to have to watch his back and possibly have a 3-on-1 on him?
And his partner, weighing in at 500 pounds of solid gold, the Golden Boy, Perseus!
And making his way down the ramp, here we see Perseus. I believe he weighs 500 pounds of solid gold.
Yeah, that might be stretching it, but you know, look at him, bright, shining. He might be 1,000 pounds of solid gold.
Yeah, he's pretty easy to spot.
And he's not gonna mind to add another 20 pounds of gold when he gets the tag team titles.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's all for the gold, and I wouldn't be surprised if they actually maybe even win this match. You gotta remember, these are Pride of Olympus. They have been the longest reigning tag team in Wrestle Club starting November 22nd of 2015. Again, they are the longest reigning tag team of Wrestle Club.
And that's impressive. They are a very dominant fixture. And we'll probably see some good work here, but again, me personally, I'm just skeptical with his past actions as of recent.
Yeah, speaking of past actions, it was actually Perseus that vacated those tag team titles. And they have been vacated since July 23rd of 2017, so almost a year.
For the record, that would also mean they've never been beaten.
And that's why they are in this matchup. Patrick Holloway made this match because they are technically former tag team champions. Even though they don't want to coexist, they had no choice because can't go against the CEO.
That's true.
And it's quick to note, too, that Pride of Olympus are also held tag team gold in Utah. So these guys are well-traveled, great chemistry. But like you said, the past couple of weeks, yeah, they have definitely not been on the same page.
And here we go. We got the show on the road.
Ooh, Lost Man catching him with the double flapjack there.
Alrighty, and looks like Golden Boy is gonna sit outside on this one.
Oh, trips Mr. Hickman there. Followed up by a suplex inside of the ring.
Alright, and this one was a quick from the get-go.
Yeah, again, it's a tornado tag, so that means people can be on the outside, people can be on the inside, but the pinfall must be inside the ring. Quick arm wringer there by Cedric Lionheart. Followed by a head scissors by the champion. Kick out.
Ooh, an even balance between the champion and Lionheart.
Yeah, and these two guys have very long history. As we've seen last year, a great match, a 2 out of 3 falls match. Cedric actually winning that matchup. You see on the outside here, Perseus just clobbering Mr. Hickman.
And quick pins by the champion, but not enough.
Yeah, but maybe a 1 count. Quick snapmare there. As we see the action inside the ring.
Perseus just beating him down in the outside, and
very vocal about it too. He has Hickman in control. Telling Hickman to get up. And inside the ring we have a nice sequence there of chain wrestling, a European uppercut.
Go back in the ring here, and ooh, flying clothesline there.
Followed by a back elbow.
And quick pin, 1. Ooh, quick. This match seems kind of tricky. I mean, if I was in it, not only do you have to worry about the guy you're fighting, but if there's a pin going inside, you want to jump back in there and break that up as well. You got to have all attention everywhere.
Yep. Oh, is it a swing blade by Cedric? Gonna go for the cover here. Quick 2 count, almost a 3. Yeah, like you were saying, you gotta have eyes behind your back in these type of matches. I mean, one person could be getting pinned, you gotta save the other guy. One person can be behind you, try to get a hit on you too. Speaking of hits, Cedric throwing some elbows there. Off the whip. Ducks. Ooh, catches him with the kick straight to the jaw there.
Just the two there. And on the outside, it looks like Mr. Hickman's got back the control.
As we see Perseus there aiding on that apron.
Ooh, and hit post for Mr. Hickman. Now Perseus is in the ring.
Champion's in trouble here. Oof.
2 shins to the face does not feel pleasant. Oh,
what do we have there? Perseus just clobbering Cedric.
See, that's what I was telling you about. This guy, even though they're partners, he's been very shady, and I'm honestly not surprised he went down that
So
way.
all of a sudden, this is a 3-on-1, is what it seems like, and this is a tag team tournament for the tag team championship.
And he is beating down Mr. Hickman. Need a little bit more here.
Yeah, and it's quick to know that this is the first ever tag team tournament in Wrestle Club history. So the fans are going to get something that they have never seen before. We just see exchanges inside the ring and outside the ring.
Back and forth we go.
Just action inside and outside.
Oh,
You see a chop.
and in the ring, woo, ouch.
It's a front slam there with the stall.
Lost Soul Garibaldi's got Lionheart, and what is he planning? Ooh, another chop across the chest.
And that you can hear Mr. Hickman inside the ring here. Applied in a full Nelson.
Maybe that Nelson slam? Yes.
You see the elevation on that.
Rolls him over, and could this be it?
1, 2. That's going to be a 2 count.
Not quite.
So it looks like Perseus is in danger here, recovering really slow.
How conflicted are you if you're Lionheart? You want to win the championship, but you're going to really hurry to help Perseus as well.
Speaking of Perseus, he just
Got him in a lock.
He got a Kimura lock along with half head scissors there. And Mr. Hickman is in the middle of the ring.
Down on one knee, and looks like Lasso Garibaldi is down as well, not able to help him out.
So is Cedric there in the corner, and Mr. Hickman could be tapping out here. Still has that Kimura lock applied.
He's fading, trying to reach for the... Oh, and he reaches for the rope. Good. Looks like the champ is still down. And Mr. Hickman is down as well.
Like you said, the Private Olympus, they never lost the belts, but I think to forfeit the belts, I think that's actually worse than actually losing them.
You might be right. It's like saying, I give up. Take them away.
We got a full Nelson submission in the ring. Cedric's is catching that.
Well, that was the answer to my question. Cedric will help him out in either to win.
Yeah, obviously the smarter of the two, because he wants to win this matchup. He is definitely driven to have another tag team belt along his waist.
Perseus giving him an earful while they're at it.
Senton bomb.
Ooh, maybe a little payback there.
Yeah, we see a suicide dive. I think Perseus kind of got what he deserved. And I think Cedric is feeling it right now, evening the odds.
Ooh, double clothesline. Both men are down.
I think all 4 men are down. And
Anybody's game now, and the referee's counting.
This definitely has been back and forth. I mean, Cedric Lionheart not even knowing who to trust. Getting hit left and right, even from his partner, Perseus.
Looks like Lasso Garibaldi's got something in mind here.
It might be that patented flat 9. And this one could be over.
Pushes him off. Perseus has got him, and
Hits him with the whistleblower. And this match, I think this match is over.
Looks like they're arguing whoever's got this match.
Mr. Hickman's recovering. There's some argument here. Oh, super kick to the face, and Thadric.
Oh my goodness.
Just took a spine buster. This one, yep, this one is over.
And he didn't even bother. He did not care that they lost that match. Pushes the ref away.
Percy's just continuing the assault here, and you see refs are trying
to break these guys apart. They are really going at it.
Yeah, this is definitely not part of the match here. They were supposed to be tag teaming, and obviously they have some issues, and this is not settled.
And there they go at it again.
Give a part now! You guys want a match so bad? Guess what? I'll give you one. But not here, not today. Do I make myself clear? May 5th, Operation Airborne and Mountain Home. You guys want to fight it out? Do it there!
There you have it. They're going to have an opportunity to settle this. Just not tonight.
Yep, the date has been implied. These guys will be facing each other at our next event. Operation Airborne.
In other news, though, we have the Lost Men going on to the next round.
Yep, and as we see it there, Pride of Olympus are eliminated.
This second match is scheduled for a tag team match. Entering the ring, weighing at a combined total of 410 pounds, Big John Henry and Bronco Bill Lee. They are the Spud Brothers Coalition.
And here comes out Spud Brothers Coalition, the only rookie tag team in this tournament.
They are, and this is their big debut. They could possibly go all the way and maybe even have the championship's rookie year.
Bronco Billy looking at those tag team belts, and I'm pretty sure they want to be tag team champions, and they have the opportunity today.
How does gold go around in the farm? I don't think there's much gold in the farm.
You see Bronco Billy there.
And their opponents coming to the ring first, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Puppet Master, Brad Zane.
Here is one half of their opponents, Brad Zane, part of Project Mayhem, but I don't think him and the Sun God Tonatu are quite not on the same page.
I don't think so. I don't think Tonatu is on anybody's page except his own, so I'm kind of curious what Brad Zane's got here. I mean, he has the Puppet Master, but I don't know if he can really have a plan for Tonatu.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if he can actually control Tonatu. Both of these men were pretty much put together by the CEO. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how these guys chemistry match up, as they have never tagged together. A little trash talk there from Brad Zane. Brad Zane, former El Cheeto, and as you see there, a former tag team champion as well.
He would like a taste of that gold once again.
And his partner, weighing in at 300 pounds, the Sun God Tonatu.
Oh, and here he comes again, Tonatu. Man, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Just keep my distance away from him. He is not here to make friends with anybody.
Yeah, and another rookie as well, so technically we have 3 rookies in the ring. Brad Zane is the only wrestler with the experience, so You know what? I'm gonna have to say the advantage goes to Brad Zane and the Sun God, Tonatu.
Tonatu has been dominant. He's already had championship matches and has shown very dominant performance against his opponents.
And now he has a chance to win the tag team championship.
Even these, oh look at that kid. That kid is not happy with Tonatu either. I don't blame him. Just like I said, just keep him away from me, and I'll continue talking this match.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't even talk, but he's very intimidating just coming down that ring.
He's a big man. He's how tall is he?
He's over 6 feet tall, 300 pounds. So yeah, definitely he's a sore thumb.
Yeah, he's got an advantage for sure.
Weight advantage, I would say, goes to Brad Zane and the Sun God experience as well. I would say the Spud Brother Coalition has kind of their odds against them today.
They do. I mean, this man is not a man to take lightly.
But the Spud Brothers do have chemistry.
They do. They've got chemistry. They know how to work with each other. And they have worked with each other.
Yeah, and you know, the Sun God Tonatu has never tagged with anybody.
I don't think he really wants to, but as long as he gets to hurt somebody, he'll do whatever he needs to do. I think he just wants to make those sacrifices.
Yep, and he has 2 to sacrifice, so we're going to see how this matchup unfolds. And an interesting fact here, Brad Zane actually made his Project Mayhem debut last year at Leap of Faith.
That is interesting, so this could go full circle for him. Referee checking them out. I would triple check Brad Zane and maybe just a quick look at Tony.
Yep, and we're here April 7th, Special Olympics, Garden City, and now the bell has rung.
Looks like we got a little debating on what the game plan is here.
Yeah, you got 2 big men. I would be asking for the crowd for some help. Get that support, get that motivation going.
Looks like Bronco Billy is going to start this one up. Big John Henry there. Oh, and
I think the Sun God just tagged himself in.
Here we're going to see how this plays out. And notice even Brad Zane said, fine, you want to start? I'm not going to argue with you.
Bronco Billy trying to get in the zone, and I think he just
ran into a brick wall right there.
Yeah. He just tagged his brother real quick, saying, you get in there.
You give this John a try.
Big John Henry, a little bit bigger, so he might have a chance up here. Sizing up against the Sun God.
And keep in mind, another brick wall. And keep in mind, John Henry is one of our taller men, and Tonatu still bigger than him.
I think he just tagged the referee.
What? I think he got the sense knocked out of him on that one.
You know, I think this does make sense because I wouldn't want to be facing a big guy like the Sun God Tonatu. Oh, there's some motivation right there. There's Potato.
They're spinning to see who goes next. Tonatu is done waiting.
I think, yep, he's done with the games. He just pushes John Henry to the corner.
Ooh, big chop.
You can hear that from over here.
He's putting the strap down and another chop. And now he tags Brad Zane. And again, Brad Zane's not going to argue.
Yeah, it looks like Brad Zane's intimidated himself. You see a closed fist there in the corner. We even see little kids throwing potatoes at the Sun God. The Sun God just going in, and now he's saying that he wants.
Now he's saying, Billy, it's your turn. That
Bronco
hurts.
Billy. And I don't think Bronco Billy wants any of the Sun God, and I don't blame him.
He's trying to negotiate with him? Dance?
He's trying to do-si-do, but he just clobbered him right in the back. That's a
good
close
night. Picks him up just like a rag doll. Look at that.
Sizes him up and got a side slam. with one hand.
Drops him like a sack of potatoes.
Yep, strictly just dead weight, center of that canvas. And Bronco Billy's in trouble here. Oh, he just pushes him with authority.
Tell you what, maybe Brad Zane's a little bit smarter than he thinks. He's going to have an easy ride on this one with Tonatu dominating the way that he is.
And notice Tonatu's not really tagging his hand. He's just kind of just slapping Brad Zane and
telling him, you're in, not help me, but I want you in now.
And Brad Zane's a good suplex there, an experienced wrestler, and he's smart enough to know, hey, I can take a step back. All I want to do is get some tag team gold.
That is true. We're twisting him up here.
We got an STF here. Might see a tap out as Bronco Billy has been taking a punishment.
He's crawling. Could he reach that rope? Oh, he got it. He got it. Brad Zane's not letting go, though.
Referee calling. He's going to have to, yep, he lets him go.
Taking full advantage of that 5 count.
Ooh, quick kick to that back.
Keeping him down.
So far, Bronco Billy has been isolated, and he's going to have to be searching for a tag. Ducks the clothesline. Ducks another one.
Oh, and a crossbody.
Big crossbody, and this can be an opening for Bronco Billy because he needs one.
This is what they needed, and Henry is ready to get in and finish this up.
See if we can make that grab. Oh, Brad Zane grabs that foot.
Oh, but he still gets the tag. And Big John Henry is here to keep Zane down.
Big clothesline and follows up with a body slam. Good delay too. There you see the strength of Big John Henry. And looks like things have been turning.
Oh, and Tonatu's in, but he's not tagged in. He's not the legal man, but they're going to try to keep him down.
And it's going to take 2 men to keep Tonatu down.
What do they have planned here?
Have a little do-si-do action. Oh, clothesline there. And doesn't really phase the Sun God.
But he's still on his feet.
Double kicks to the corner. Spud Brothers Coalition just working as a tag team here. And this is where the chemistry comes in. 2 brothers. Big John Henry off that rope with the clothesline. Oh. Then Brad Zane just throws Bronco Billy straight to the outside. Some clubs to the head.
Clothesline.
And just like that, Brad Zane has taken control of this tag team match. And this is where you see the experience playing a factor here.
Picking his spots and knowing when to go for them. That is the true mark of a veteran. He knows what to do and when to do it.
What do we have here? Ooh, big front slam.
Could that be it?
2 count. Big John Henry barely kicking out there. The Spud Brothers Coalition, the momentum has just stopped.
It has, but you know what? They are putting up quite a fight, but with Tonatu back in once again, can they turn this around and maybe get another second win?
Yeah, and unfortunately the numbers are against Spud Brothers Coalition as they have never won a tag team matchup. So they have everything on the line here.
Oh, could this be the second win?
Did you see Big John Henry just leap over?
I think he was leaping for his life.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
And a headbutt and another one. There we go.
Headbutt on both the Brad Zane and the Sun God, and that's not going to work. That's too much weight there.
Here's Billy to help him out. Oh!
Spud Brothers Coalition with that suplex, and this one could be over.
Tonatu is down, which is not often seen. Oh!
And we have a bulldog applied, and Brad Zane landing on the Sun God. And here we have a pin. This one could be over.
Oh!
And there's the experience playing a factor again. Brad Zane knowing where to be in order to save this matchup.
What has Billy got planned here? Oh, Brad Zane pulls him out. Oh, right against the post.
Brad Zane just, if you guys saw, he just tagged himself in. The Sun God, that's going to allow the Sun God to recover. Ooh, he just clobbers Big John Henry with the big right hand.
And there we have Tonatu feeding him in.
Brad Zane calling for that puppet master. Bam, and there's that cutter. And haven't seen anybody get up from that. And this one could be over. 1, 2,
and 3. Oh, not in time.
Big John Henry, half a second from saving that pin.
Winners are Brad Zane and Sun God Tonatu.
Well, there you have it. Brad Zane and Tonatu are the winners, beating the Spud Brother Coalition and moving on to the next round.
Yeah, I gotta say that Brad Zane's experience played the biggest factor in this matchup here.
Yeah, his ring presence was felt. He knew when to be, where to be at the right time.
You see them just mocking the crowd there, and I mean, even to have no chemistry with the Sun God, they were pretty impressive as a tag team.
They were. Maybe that was the game plan all along. Just have a big man with you and you're going to get that championship.
And there we see the results. Spud Brother Coalition out of this tag team tournament.
Our third match is also a tag team match. First to enter the ring, weighing at a combined total of 415 pounds, King Marcus Anderson and the Outlaw Rusty Lillings. They are Royal Inc.
And here it comes out, Royal Inc., Royal Incorporated.
And there we have the King yelling and talking his usual trash, but he wants some bling to go with his ensemble. But keep in mind, it wasn't too long ago that he was the champion.
Yeah, Royal Inc. That we see Marcus King Anderson and the Outlaw Rusty Livings, and these guys have been having, I guess, a business partnership since resolution of last year, 2017. I believe the King called the Outlaw his insurance policy.
It's always good to have one of those, and we'll see if it pays off today.
And their opponents, weighing at a combined total of 340 pounds, Adriel Noctis and the Potato Bowl champion, Voodoo Priest Damian Black. They are Project Mayhem.
And out comes the newly reformed Project Mayhem as we see the Voodoo Priest Damian Black along with Controlled Chaos, Adriel Noctis.
Yeah, it's again, it might be to know. I believe this is their first time together in a tag team environment.
Yeah, this is actually their first time tag teaming, and ironically, the last time that Wrestle Club had an event at the Special Olympics was at the Potato Bowl, and those two men that were in the finals were Damian Black and Adriel Noctis.
Where Adriel Noctis ended up being Damian Black, and now it looks like Controlled Chaos is going to be teaming with his opponent. I've seen him a couple of times, and I'm still not sure what's going on in his head.
Yeah, it's going to be strange to see if these guys actually make it to the finals again. Like I said, the Potato Bowl last year was a tournament too as well. So this is technically their second tournament. And if they make it to the finals, I think that's a full circle in itself.
That's for sure. And as you can see there, Damian Black is the current Potato Bowl champion.
Alongside with him is the former Potato Bowl champion, Adriel Noctis.
It's good to know for this match, we have all around 4 different champions. As you can see there, Rusty Livens has also been a former Potato Bowl champion as well, and we have Marcus Keen Anderson, who was the Wrestle Club champion as well.
Yeah, and a former Potato champion, Adriel Noctis. Interesting fact here, as you see, former heavyweight champion Marcus King Anderson and former Potato Bowl champion Outlaw Rusty Livings. There are only 2 other tag teams that actually have that quantity, and that's the Lost Men and Helter Skelter. And all those 3 tag teams have one thing in common. Do you know what that is?
What is that?
They have never been tag team champions.
And that could all change today.
Everybody has the opportunity. Lots of history being written today. And it looks like the Outlaw and Adriel Noctis is going to start this off, but I think the King just tagged himself in. And I think he wants Damian Black.
I think he's mocked Keen Noctis, pushing him aside like a child.
And this matchup here is going to be another great matchup because we have never seen these 2 tag teams go at it. And normally you don't see these 2 tag teams even trying to face off against each other. So this tag team tournament is offering a lot of brand new matchups, brand new tag teams, and not knowing the outcome is just the element of surprise here.
It is, and it's all about the gold. Your only friend today is your tag team partner.
Yep, we saw some hair pull by the King, and Damian Black should not be surprised. That's just King's motto right there. Just cheat to win, or even buy to win. The insurance policy. Here we see Damian Black with the arm ringer there. A little trash talk too.
The Cream breaks it up real quickly there.
Yeah, King obviously the bigger man of the 2. And you know, I don't think these 2 men have ever faced off as well. So this is some more history.
Was that a rake to the eyes?
Definitely. And Damian Black is probably trying to see and clear his vision here.
Fist to the face.
Oh, just see the elevation on that kick.
Wow, what a kick. And Marcus King Anderson quickly rolls out of that one.
And I think Marcus King Anderson just found out that he just got hit by the best striker in Wrestle Club. And
yeah, that's not just a moniker, it's true.
And he can back it up. Oh, oof. That's a quick leg trip there on Outlaw. And now Outlaw is paying for it.
And here's the King making sure his insurance policy kicks in.
Yeah, the King not really having any of that. Kick straight to the thigh, and that might even make your leg go numb.
And some strikes from Outlaw, countered with an elbow and a fist. Oh, wow.
Straight kick to the back there.
Those strikes are not friendly.
Yeah, and I think Outlaw's finding that out real quick. Quick 2 count there. Yeah, Damian Black relies on those strikes, making that quick tag out to Adriel Noctis. And I think Project Mayhem, I think they might be the quickest tag team in this tournament. And we see this here right now. Ooh, and up and over. Ooh, there goes Damian Black.
Clothesline by Noctis there. Ooh, and an elbow.
Big elbow drop. Outlaw in control, and then...
Oh, see, now Keen's gonna tag once everything's under control. His insurance policy is the lion, and the Keen is the vulture picking up the scraps.
Yeah, definitely. We saw Outlaw in control there, and King had just tagged himself in. Oh, and then we see a German suplex release, and this one could be over here. You can see guys, and I don't know why the King didn't make a pin there. Usually you try to...
Looks like he wants to give him some more hurt. Remember, he was mocking him, saying he's just a child, so he probably wants to try to teach him a lesson.
Yeah, following a German suplex, I'm not sure why you would pick up your opponent, but Nonetheless, we see an abdominal stretch, and I think the Outlaw just said, "Hey, I saw you cheating." And
Looks like we might have some conflict there. That's very interesting.
well, it looked like the King said, "All right, well, that's no problem. That's your dig." But I'm pretty sure the King has a different game plan. Reverses to the whip to the corner. A little trash talk there. Counters.
Ooh, wow.
A neck breaker off that mid rope. And that was just brilliant there.
That's a wrap, folks. He needs to pin him up there now. But looks like we got a tag.
Oh, here we has him set up for something. Oh, good slingshot. And here we see a first tag team move. And that's a 2 count. That was almost a 3. I thought that one was over.
Yeah, that was a real close one.
Yeah, very innovative offense by Royal Inc.
Now they're just trying to fight each other off.
Ooh, spinning back kick. Ooh. There we see the speed of Adriel Noctis and running a knee to the face. Ooh, 2 count there.
Close one. Even the King was a little wary on that one.
Yeah, that was a quick transition for sure. Attempts a crossbody, but it's countered. Ooh, Outlaw with stalling suplex there. Great counter. Now, I've never seen anybody catch somebody in the crossbody and then reverse it to a suplex. That was very innovative by the Outlaw. And here we see a little commotion from Royal Inc.
Again, and the King just wanting to pick up the scraps after the work has been done.
We see boots to the face, literally. Damian Black just talking some trash there. Adriel Noctis has been isolated for quite some time. He needs to make a tag out.
Going to that leg, trying to maybe slow down his quickness by taking out one of the legs is a smart move here.
Yeah, definitely avoid those kicks. Avoid him and recovering. Adriel Noctis just looking for that rope, and not sure why the King let go of the hold, but maybe to take off his t-shirt and give it to Adriel Noctis.
Choke.
Well, some lucky fan just got a free t-shirt right there.
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's like a $20 giveaway. The King just playing with the crowd there. Going right back to that leg, it seems. Ooh, Inseguri by Adriel Noctis, and a tag, which is what he needed there.
And the King is in La La Land.
Oh, Damian Black with the clothesline and just slaps Outlaw in the face. Big knee to the back of the head.
And literally just forcefully pushes him off.
That was a 1 count, and that was a push off with force. And the King not really feeling that one, but
it's really rare that someone's not feeling those strikes, but
especially 3 strikes.
ooh.
And the King following up with the clothesline.
And that's where he throws his weight around and the size factor comes in. Just crushing his skull.
Has him set up in the corner. A little trash talk there. See what he's going to have in store for Damian Black. Nice stall. Suplex.
Oh, the blood rushing to his head.
Even a spin around.
He's going to get vertigo. Big slam.
See the impact on that. Just Damian Black's body just bouncing off that canvas. And, you got to go for the cover there. Ooh. Quick tag out.
I think Damian Black's eyes just rolled to the back of his head.
Outlaw just working him in the corner. Oh, and here we see the King just... I think the referee caught him, though.
The referee broke that one up real quick.
What does Outlaw have in store here? Has that side headlock. Damian Black just trying to fight away.
It looks like he was trying to almost go for that mask.
Just that side headlock applied and
He's really grinding it in.
quick push off. Ducks that clothesline. Catches him with the side kick. What do we have in store here?
Oh, he caught him.
And then he has the hold still. Outlaw still has that hold.
Trying to get the tag, but Outlaw is not going to let that happen.
We see clubs to the back. Outlaw setting him up here. Oh, inverted sit down DDT.
And that could be all she weighed him.
Wait, if you saw the King, he just pulled Outlaw's leg. Not quite sure why.
I'll tell you why. It's because, again, he wants to go for the scraps. And here he is pinning. Using the ropes, but Outlaw just broke that up.
Well, I think that's like the third time Outlaw has told him, stop cheating. And then we see the commotion there. Maybe they're not on the same page. Oh, did he just slap Outlaw?
That's just punch him in the... Oof!
Jawbreaker off the top rope. And there's a disaster kick by Adriel Noctis, and
there's the
3 count. I gotta say,
that did not go according to plan if I was Keen Anderson right now.
Project Mayhem.
And your winners, Project Mayhem. I gotta say, this is an upset. There was obviously a miscue between Royal Inc. and Project Mayhem.
Looks like maybe the Outlaw wanted to do things the straight shooter way, and Marcus Keane had maybe something else in mind.
Well, Marcus was tagging himself in, when they had the upper hand, so it's kind of both these men's fault, really. Oh, and then we see the payback. Marcus Keane Anderson just sending Outlaw to that corner and just beating him down,
choking him.
Strangulation there and yelling. Straight to the Outlaw's face, and here
come the referees to break that one up as well.
And then we got the owner too, Patrick Holloway. It looks like the owner has a busy day today.
It does.
This is the second time we see him out here.
And that's the passion behind the tag team titles, but...
So Royal Inc. not advancing, which is really a surprise. Former heavyweight champion and former Potato Bowl champion too.
Yeah, I wonder if Marcus is going to look for a refund on that insurance.
So Royal Inc. has been eliminated and Project Mayhem moves on. But I have a feeling that story is not over.
And here up we have Helter Skelter and Grimm and Bennett.
This next match is scheduled for a tag team match. Entering the ring, weighing at a combined total of 550 pounds, the real deal Bryce Bennett and your Tree City Giant, James Graham.
And here comes our main event, the brand new tag team of James Grimm and Bryce Bennett. And what do you think about this tag team right here?
This one should be really interesting. I mean, both fan favorites, as you can see. But I mean, they're a new tag team, but they're going up against a veteran tag team. So it'll be interesting to see how chemistry works for this match with them.
Yeah, like we said, this tag team tournament has offered brand new tag teams that you've never seen, matches that you have never seen, and James Grimm and Bryce Bennett is a really good tag team, and I look forward to seeing these two do their thing. And it's quick to note that both men have just passed 2 years at Wrestle Club. James Grimm making his debut March 19, and Bryce Bennett making his debut May 1st of 2016.
Of 400 pounds, Jack Helter and Sean Skelter. They are Helter Skelter.
And here comes the veterans, Helter Skelter. And I would say they got the number games for sure, and the experience, and the chemistry. I would say they got the best odds, but Helter Skelter has never won the tag team gold, so they got something in mind for James Grin and Bryce Bennett.
As you can see, Jack Helter has been former heavyweight champ, and so he does have some. He used to have some gold, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind having a little bit more gold. But Helter Skelter, they might be up to their usual antics, so it'll be interesting to see what goes on with this one.
Yeah, and Sean Skelter, also former Potato Bowl champion as well. Jack Helter was the only heavyweight champion to actually defend his belt at CenturyLink Arena.
That was a first for Wrestle Club history as well, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Like we said, I mean, Helter Skelter have been tagging for a while, and this new partnership that they have here, it looks like they're doing rock, paper, scissors on who goes first. But Bennett and Grimm I have some confidence in them, but I'm going to put my money on Helter Skelter maybe on this one.
Yeah, and Sean Skelter too, he's also the only champion in Wrestle Club to ever face an NWA champion in a champion versus champion match May 27th of last year. And you talk about sky-high opportunities, and I tell you what, no one has ever had the opportunity since then.
That's a very special opportunity, and that's what Wrestle Club is about as well. That's why we have this tag team tournament filled with opportunities.
Yeah, definitely Helter Skelter, the elite tag team here. But I got to say, James Green and Bryce Bennett have the weight factor.
They do.
Obviously, the bigger of these two tag teams.
Looks like he's hyping up the crowd here. What has he got planned?
James Grimm looks like he's just been ready to go and wants to get the show on the road here.
He's going to try a lockup.
Well, the fans are definitely in it. A little chop there. I don't think James Grimm is really feeling it. Oh, but Jack Helter felt that one.
Oh, and he's feeling that one as well. And he quickly rolls out of the ring. Maybe a plan B is in plan here.
Yeah, and this is the last matchup of round one of the tag team tournament. This is also your main event here, as we see Sean Skelter with that lockup there.
Pushes him off. Again, like you said, the weight advantage, they're going to have it.
Yeah, James Grimm showing that weight, using it completely well. We see a shoulder block there. James Grimm in control here of Sean Skelter. Has him in his corner too.
Chop across the chest. Those are not. Oh, they sound loud.
Oh, now I think Sean Skelter's done with the games there. And there you hear it, and there you see it. Bigger chops from a smaller man. One thing you don't want to do is piss off Sean Skelter. And there's a reversal there. James Grimm sizing up.
Ooh, squashing him on the turnbuckle.
Yeah, I think I see some welts on James Grimm.
Oh, double sandwich there.
Wrong place, wrong time, and James Grimm is in control here.
Now what does he have planned with Bennett here? Let's see.
It's a quick tag.
Football position.
You can see a football tackle here.
Ooh.
Another football tackle to the corner. James Grimm setting up Helter Skelter.
Double choke slam, look at that.
Double choke slam, and someone has to go for a cover here. This one could be over.
He's going for the cover, but he's got the wrong man. It's the other. Oh, he had the wrong man.
And that's where chemistry comes into play here in this tag team tournament. Just Bryce Bennett and James Grimm on the wrong page there.
Yeah.
Pinning the wrong guy.
It's possible they could have had it had they pinned the right person.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody kick out of a choke slam. Sean Skelter just clobbering Bryce Bennett in that corner there.
And Helter beating down Grimm over there, and it looks like referee's trying to break him up because he's not the legal man. What is going on here? A little bit of chaos, but Bryce Bennett
with that big bulldog.
Big bulldog, and maybe a pin? Oh, and here we go. 1. Ooh, rope.
That's a smart move by Sean Skelter, knowing where he is at all times and grabbing that mid rope to save him in this matchup here. Bryce Bennett. Ooh, a brain buster there. That's going to allow maybe both men to tag out here. Both men tagged out. We got James Grimm and Jack Helter.
Helter trying to chop down the tree, but it's not working.
James Grimm catching him with that suplex. Excuse me, a body slam. James Grimm has to go for the cover. And, there goes the experience right there. Jawbreaker by Jack Helter.
Chopping down that tree by chopping out those legs.
Boom, quick tag out. Here we're going to see some tag team moves here.
Maybe a suplex here. Oh, wow.
Ooh, suplex with authority.
That was a huge one. Now strikes to the back. Stretching him out.
He has that hand stretched to the back, and I think he has his fingers in the nostril.
Oh, just stretching out his face.
Gosh. I feel sorry for Sean's fingers. Oh, there's
big
a spear. And this one could be over. So 1, 2, 3. And Helter Skelter advance.
Yeah, and did you notice how Helter was making sure that Bryce was distracted so you couldn't break that pin? That's veteran move right there, and that's what we're talking about. Whoa.
Speaking of moves here,
what are they up to now?
Might be the Burning Hammer.
And it is. Oh.
Bryce Bennett just clearly seen what happened, and he's trying to get some revenge, and Helter Skelter are quick to leave the ring. They know how to pick their spots.
Named Helter Skelter move on to the next round.
So the first round has come to conclusion, and Helter Skelter are moving on to round 2. Bryce Bennett and James Graham are unfortunately going to have to go home, take this loss.
But we have the round 2 set up here, and we got some interesting matchups going on for next week.
Yeah, episode 9 is going to be the conclusion of who is going to be the tag team champions, and that main event is a no holds barred. And here's another event that we have coming up. June 9th at 5:30 p.m. We will be in Caldwell High School for a Relay for Life benefiting the American Cancer Society. So if all your fans are out there, go ahead and make this event. It's going to be free, fun for all the family.
Representing a great cause. Follow us on Twitter at Idaho or E9-Wrestle Club. Tweet your favorite matches. Tag your favorite wrestlers. We'll love to hear from all of you.
Yep, definitely in that social media. We're also on YouTube, so go ahead and subscribe to us. Catch Wrestle Club since day 1. Follow all of us and to our current matchups, and we appreciate all your feedback and all your support. And that concludes episode 9, and I am G saying goodbye.
And I am Omar saying have a great night, and we'll catch you next week.